Power Rangers is actually Japanese. Right? Great.
If I had 10 hands, I'd raise them.
Excellent. So we do have two of the original cast members, the starring members of Zyuranger. We're going to bring them out now. Mr. Yuta Mochizuki and Ms. Reiko Chiba.
So we have some questions already prepared and answers that we're going to tell you guys, and then we're going to take some questions from you guys. Although we have some limited translation problems, so we're going to try to keep whatever question a little simpler, nothing too elaborate. If you want to ask more in-depth questions, just visit them on the third floor.
Okay, so I'm going to ask some questions. My partner here, Shigeko, is going to translate to me. I will translate to them, then give the answer to me, and I'll speak it out to everybody. And then we'll take some questions from you guys. So my first question to both Mochizuki and Reiko would be, how did you get started acting in Zyuranger? What was your introduction to Super Sentai?
Hi. Hi.
Hi.
I'm Yuta Mochizuki. Do you know me?
Yes.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Reiko Chiba. So I'm happy to sing you all. Thank you.
17歳の時に、17歳の時に事務所っていうかね、ジャパンアクションクラブってところに入りまして、そこで、アクション勉強したり芝居の勉強したりして、しばらく、舞台とかミュージカル、なんかやっててオーディションを受けて24歳でZyurangerをやりました。オーディションして。
So when he was 17, he's explaining that he joined Japan Action Club. Japan Action Club, for those that don't know, was the kind of the stuntman, stunt actor and director school that would provide the action for all Super Sentai, which became Power Rangers. So Power Rangers would not look the way it did without Japan Action Club. So Japan Action Club is very important. At 17 years of old, he started studying there, not only stunts, but acting and musicals. And when he was stage work, and then when he was 24 years old, they decided to cast him in Zyuranger.
高校生ハイティーンだったんで高校生で、ただ、アイドルと、週刊誌のグラビアモデル、あとファッション誌雑誌マガジン・オブ・ファッションと、やってたんですけども、オーディションをやはり受けてで1年間っていうその長い、主役を勝ち取った番組にテレビに出るようになったのは初めてです。
So for Reiko, when she was about 17, 18 years old, she was doing fashion. She was what they call in Japan a gravure model, and probably in magazines and books. And from her agent, she got the audition to be in. She got the opportunity to audition for Zyuranger. What was the audition process like for them?
オーディションはですね、何百人かいたんですけど、5回ぐらいね、オーディションあった。
So about 300 people originally auditioned for his part, and about 5 times he had to audition or appear.
で、 まあそれで受かったんだけどね。話
オースティンオルソ。
まあ訳しにくいかもしれないけど、本当はあまりね、馬野さん合わなかったんですよね、最後まで。
赤は赤、レッドイズレッド。Yes.
And so each person, each character's part, everybody had to audition separately.
で最後の方に4回目5回目でゴーシと会ったんでね。あとは全然会ってないから。でまあ、ぶっちゃけた話、あんまりそういう番組出てなかったんでどうかなと思って、前の作品の「ジェットマン」っていうのに出てたんで、それがなんかテストみたいな感じだったのもあったって聞きましたけどね。
So yeah, he was in the Sentai series before as a minor character in but this series was called Jetman. So from there, he continued working with Toei, and that's how he got the opportunity to be cast in the starring role in Zyuranger. So another question. Sorry. Go ahead.
堤防私は、お姫様プリンセスは1人だったから300人どころじゃなくて1000人以上、で勝ち抜いていくのにやはり、5回から10回ぐらい受けてで、勝ち抜いた。はい。
So, for her part, which was the character is the only princess of the team, there was over 1,000 people who actresses who auditioned, and she said maybe eight times or more she had to continue auditioning. And did they a question from there? All these auditions 8 times or more. Did they begin eliminating, cut some person?
Yes. Power Ranger also. Yes. Judgment. みんな男の子たちはアクションが上手だった。だけど玲子は私はね下手だった。だからお姫様っていう役っていうところで、プロデューサーたちが東映が選んだ。
So she's saying it's kind of a funny answer. So during that audition process, of course, they're eliminating from the original number of people that have applied. They're eliminating and narrowing down their choices. One thing that was important is, can the actors do some action? So Mr. Mochizuki had training with Japan Action Club, but Reiko didn't really have any training. So she's thinking maybe, she's not going to get chosen. But she thinks probably one of the producers at Toei decided, well, her image is the princess, so this is why she ended up being made. So, what was can they describe how long did it take to do one episode? What was the process like for making one episode?
Well, 2 episodes set, 2 weeks. 1 month for the story, 4 episodes.
They have.
So, over the course of 2 weeks, they would do 2 episodes together. Right. So by scene, right? They would, depending on what scene was needed. So yeah, they didn't do 1 episode and stop and then start the next one. The scenes would be together. and maybe there was they planned it, the story, if it had similar parts, and that's how they would approach it. But as you know, it's 1 year they make a complete Sentai series, and as soon as one ends, they go right to the next one, which is a completely different concept and different cast and crew and everything. So it's a very hectic schedule. So the way they handled it was 2 weeks and do 2 episodes within that time.
Start early morning.
You all understand that, surely.
Yeah.
まず混在です。
Yeah, so yeah, it was a bit confusing because 2 scripts at one time they have to be working on, maybe a scene from one and several scenes from another, and then back to the first one. But he says it was no problem.
5時集合とか5時出発とかね。ロケ編5時スタートだったり、スタジオだったら6時だったりとか。でも夜はね、ナイトシーンがないんで、ほぼ。あんまり10点じゃナイトシーンなかったんで、5時、6時ぐらいに終わったかな。
So about 5 a.m. starting to 5 p.m. because they usually didn't have night scenes. How much was done on location around Japan, and how much was done on a set?
How much?
About percent.
予算ってことですか？
We don't know.
ロケーションってどれぐらいですか？どれぐらい行きます？
遠いとこまでですよ。
どれぐらいパーセンテージ？スタジオでロケーション。
半々ぐらいかな。そのから朝からね、崖から落っこされたりとか、高いとこから飛び降ろしたりねするからね。
Outside?
First is outside action, and then later. So I asked, how much did they film on location in Japan, and then how much did they film at the studio? He said it was about 50% location work and 50% in the studio, but they would usually start in the morning doing the difficult action scenes. So, like for example, tumbling down a hill or something like that.
Morning location? Hey, Yuta! Jumping! Oh my god! This is morning! Very hard. I'm 24. Now, 90. 49. 49.
Oh, we're going to get to that question. That's one of the questions.
レジャーと朝早く大丈夫。
あとは学校行きながらもね。
Because I was fighting school student.
So she was still in high school when making Zyuranger.
そうだから、10レンジャーをやってる期間は、夜の学校に移しました。わかる？
So for 1 year she did school at nighttime.
She was cute.
なんで？
Now gorgeous.
Good save, good save.
Now beautiful. Cute, very cute.
Now it's good.
best.
Hashimoto-san was also a young person.
Yes.
さんはどうでした
Did they have
ワン
One year.
たくみもスチューデント also. He was.
So did they ever have? Did they have to study on while filming? For example, a teacher coming or something.
スタジオに先生来たりなんかして
No.
Just night school. So I asked about Takumi Hashimoto was boy, and he was 1 year younger than Reiko. So they were the youngsters on the set, and she said both of them. He probably did the same arrangement, had to study and go to school at nighttime. And how about continuing about the process of making one episode? How about the voice dubbing? How long for one episode did that take?
ボイス
After recording. Yeah.
どうでしたかどういう
最初やった時のことをまず覚えてる。あんまりリアルに覚えてないから映像見ながらもう一回思い出しながらね。覚えてなくはないけど。
So, just one question before I explain that. All of one episode, everything is redone.
All after recording.
So, the way Super Sentai is filmed is all of the audio is replaced because the suit actors, they have to supply the voice when the characters change into their ranger form. So they have to replace the voice of those suit actors. So they actually replace all the audio. He was saying at first it was very confusing because they don't remember everything for those scenes. So they would watch the scenes again, and then that's when they would redub everything. How long did redubbing
それあれだよ。1990年だったからだよ。今は同時録音。アフレコはないよ。戦隊今や戦
スーツ着て
隊。
る中で。
So now, Super Sentai, they don't have to do that process. How long did one episode take to redub?
After recording. 2 story, 2 episode, 1 day.
So 1 day, and they would do 2 episodes, all the audio.
Now, screen. We. Director. Back director.
バットで
We watching. Ooh, oh, ah, 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 oh, oh. Very tired. Energy no good. Oh, more, once more. Oh, ooh, ah, ah. Very, very tired. はい。I'm younger. I was younger.
So for the action scenes, when they were doing some of the action scenes, was there ever some accident, or did somebody get hurt, or was there something difficult they could explain?
記憶に残るエピソードシーンでなんかエピソードとか
爆発なんつうのボンファイヤーボーンファイヤーボーンミランニングミニトランポリンジャンプボーンテストマット OK 本番ってなんですよ
本番リアル
リアルボンボンブワーファイヤーウィンドウおマットマット Very dangerous Very dangerous
So the explosion behind him blew him past the mat, and so he missed the mat.
そんなにでかい怪我のちっちゃい怪我とかね手のひらとかここら辺に小石がザッザッちっちゃい石が詰まる
Yeah, so Yeah, this is all on an actual location, so he was okay, but of course when he was blown past the mat and his hand landed, all the stones hit in his palm.
And director, boom. Here. Okay, test. Oh. Yeah. Back. Takumi. Gone. Wow. Oh, Takumi.
So they've talked about this.
You kill me?
They've talked about this
Very
story
dangerous.
before. Boy Takumi Hashimoto, when they would rehearse, they know where the explosions are going to be, and then he walked over one, and it went right up.
I understand. Here. Okay. Here. Oh, dangerous. He pushed me. Push me. Lego, fighting, Golong, 30, Golong, NG.
Takes.
最後は泣いてる。
はいはevery day. Yes.
戦ってるシーン泣いてた。ファイティングシ
This
ー
is
ン。
the director.
Director said no good.
So she had to do many takes, and the director kept saying for the action, "This is no good." So she was crying each day.
ファイティング Why?
30. So over 30 takes.
Yeah.
頑張って。
Work hard.
Every day 怪我だから毎日。
こうね、こういうこと。She has short pants.
Yeah, she has skirts, so every day her
Real skin.
knees were
Real
getting
skin.
それでじゃあメイクさんに隠したりした。メイクさんに傷ありしたりした。
全然しない。
隠れないな。
Yeah, no makeup. Yeah, so there was her legs were bare. There was no makeup because they didn't worry about it because you wouldn't see it on TV at the time.
She was model.
そうだよ。
モデル撮影なんだ。
When every day.
So her job before was as a model, so this was obviously difficult work for a model who's trying to keep their
ユタ
appearance.
ケア。
うない
Really? Yeah.
言うだけやしてくれ
Yeah.
た。
Of course.
そうそう。
そうそう。
She's saying he took care of her just a little bit.
声を出して
やっぱり同じかな言うたら言ったけどセメント爆弾の中を走り
She
ながら
running. Bam, 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 bam. Between. Bam, 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 bam. Da, 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 da. Bam, 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 bam. She's crying. Every day.
So she was afraid
You
running
took
through
care.
the explosion. Did they, after making Zyuranger, about 2 years later, Zyuranger came to the USA as Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Did they know about this at the time, that it's going to the USA? At that time? So in that
2
time,
years.
2 years after,
after, right?
did they know?
知ってましたその。
あ、撮影中にこっちのアメリカのスタッフがよく見に来てた。で、やるのはなんか知ってました。
いい匂い
So he's saying that they did know about Mighty Morphin Power Rangers about Zyuranger coming to the USA, because when they were filming, an American maybe producer, somebody from the team that wanted to bring the show over was actually there. So they knew that this was a possibility. What did they think when they saw the Japanese actors are cut and the American actors?
Yes, robot and
新しいアクターさんもアメリカ人でした。それについて
まあアメリカだからねしょうがないと思うけど、一番びっくりしたのはタイガーレンジャー、イエローレンジャー is gone. I surprised. Japanese boy. American boy. Surprised. She was Scotch.
So yeah, everybody knows that the American version, the Yellow Ranger or Tiger Ranger is a girl, but he was surprised like everybody else.
Most surprised.
橋本さん、橋本スモール
タクミ。
スモールボーイ。びっくりした。
パワーレンジャー、すごい日本の文化がジャパニーズカルチャーがアメリカに、渡ったのはすごく嬉しい、喜ばしい。
So she's saying she was happy when she found out it's going to the USA, even though they cut their scene because it's still Japanese culture going to another place. Are they surprised at so many fans know who they are, even though their scenes did not play in the USA? Because originally their scene was cut, so they're surprised so many people.
全然。
I'm still on the stage. Do you know me? Question. Yeah, you. I'm surprised and I'm glad, very glad. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you so much.
Yes. Last year, I went to Lexington Comic and Toy Con. So, 同じセミ。はい。
So their first appearances were Yuta was 2 years ago and Reika was 1 year ago, their first time here, and they're both very surprised that everybody knows who they are, since their scenes were cut from
Surprised and I'm glad.
yeah, and grateful. So thank you. Thank you. Did you have a question or do you want to take it?
Can we do some quick questions? Anybody have any questions? Right here? No, yes, Nana?
My question is, were you and Reiko ever jealous of the Jetman and Zyuranger cast because they had normal clothes instead of the fantasy outfits?
Oh.
They weren't in cosplay.
But summer, winter, action scene, hot, cold.
Oh.
Here, わかるねな。
So he's saying it's more difficult. I guess he was a little jealous.
Yeah, I like it.
But he likes,
I like wear my costume.
but he likes the costume.
We are costume. We like it.
Did you ever take any souvenir home from the show? Like,
Did they keep something?
なんか持ってますかそのスーツ。
No.
No.
costumes?
Toy Hub.
Toy hat?
Toy company Hub.
When Mochizuki-san first came to Power Morphin Con, and two of the suit actors came with him. Mr. Maeda, who was Tyranno Ranger or Red Ranger, and Mr. Takeuchi, who was Dragon Ranger or Green Ranger. They were shocked at everybody's cosplay and the helmets, because they said we don't even have anything like this in Japan. So Mr. Maeda took a helmet and he told the fan, "Thank you, I'll see you later."
We have a question up there.
And then he gave it back.
We have 5 minutes left.
Do Power
Ranger Dino Charge?
What was that?
Say again?
Do you guys still do Power Rangers Dino Charge?
No, they're not.
You're not doing any current
In that
Power Rangers.
series. It's different actors. Every year, every Power Rangers series is a different group, and every year in Japan it changes. Where sometimes in the USA, for the USA version, they sometimes try to continue the story and the characters, but in Japan it's different. Every year is a different series, different story, different concept.
All right, so we're gonna give we can have more questions, so you guys meet them upstairs, and we're gonna do a quick changing sequence so everyone can take pictures or videos. Okay?
So they're going to do their henshin
Henshin pose.
transformation sequence and roll call for you.
Coins may pop out. So.
Just going home. It's morphine time.
ボロンでしょボロン
行くぞ。
あ
大バクラ。
Last sense picture missed.
Missed.
もう一度、もう一度。
待って
最初こう。
You what? Oh, you're waiting for the money.
こう言ってるんだねそれで
Just hold out.
Yeah. More slowly. Slowly. Slow. Oh.
大のバックラ
And last thing, roll call. Tyranno Ranger, Power Ranger, please.
オースティン・オールソーこれ
Okay.
Oh,
Fast.
Fast.
And next slow.
Ready? Everybody ready?
ティラノレンジャー激。
キラレンジャーメイ
Zyuranger. Yes.
テラレンジャーメイ
Thank you all for coming, and please come and visit them. They're on the 3rd floor to be here the rest of the day.
You stop! You stop! You stop! You stop! You stop! You stop!